Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Dana's back recording this for me, so thanks for doing that. But we're excited to show you what we've done to our car camping setup. Right behind me here is a 2019 Subaru Outback, and we got it set up for car camping because we do that quite often. The reason why we do that, before we go do a walkthrough on the car, the reason why we do all the car camping is because we drive to a lot of trailheads backpacking. We just got back from a trip from Colorado. I've driven out east on the Appalachian Trail. So it just makes it a lot more easier to car camp and camp at campgrounds rather than stay at hotels. And I know people think, well, you don't get showers and stuff like that, but we've actually showered at rec centers and hostels or even truck stops if we have to. So it makes it pretty easy for us. And plus, when we're driving long distance, if we have a stop before we even get to our destination, we'll camp at rest areas and stuff. So it makes it very easy. So Dana's going to go around and kind of shoot a little video of the passenger, and we'll meet over on the driver's side door and we'll show you what we got. All right. Alright, so sorry about any wind noise or anything. We're shooting this at the house, so we might have some cars drive by or whatever. But anyway, just the front, we just wanted to show you what we do up front. We add these Reflectix, and I put some Velcro here in case I roll it down past the little vent shades. I can Velcro this down and get some more wind breeze through here and some more airflow. So we got Reflectix throughout this whole car. We don't have it here. We got mesh screens, and if we need to, we can roll the windows up and then put it right here, take the screens off, or just roll the windows up. It doesn't hurt these to get wet. But I wanted to show you that we put Reflectix in the front window just to keep all the light out, and then we put it all the way around the doors wherever we need it to block the light. So that's the driver's side. Driver's side rear. So right here we have our mattress, and I'll get into that a second from the back side of the vehicle. But what we have here is we have some towels that we keep because we shower, or even when we're nasty, we kind of want to sit on the front seats. We'll throw the towels out. So we set them on top of our coolers. So the first cooler is the Arctic. It's an Arctic 30 can cooler. It's a soft cooler, but we keep all our snacks and dry food and everything, and while we're traveling, we keep everything in this cooler that we can munch on and stuff, or any type of food for that matter. So that goes underneath the driver's side. Put the towels back. And what I want to state too is with the coolers, it's nice. These coolers are perfect because we can set exactly how we want to set while we're driving, and the coolers are in place. They don't make us scoot the seats forward or anything like that. So, okay, on the back here we got the Napier tent. It's the 61,000, I believe. I'll leave a link to everything major that you can see. Anything major besides our little cook set, but I'll leave links down below that you can check these out. But this Napier tent we love it. We added this beginning of this year. It's got the mesh screen, but it also has the solid inner. I don't have that up, but here's a solid inner that you can zip up and make it completely solid. These are the tie downs here. We don't use it very much, but one thing you can do is if you're camping at concrete or a rest area or anything, is buy those little canopy weights and just put a little canopy weight on there without having to stake anything down to the ground. So here's our little Napier tent. So we love that, and it unzips, and then we'll get to the mattress here. Now this mattress, we didn't want to do any lofted or anything to take any headroom of what little headroom we already have in the Subaru Outback. So we added a futon mattress, and with this mattress you have to let it expand. So we let it expand for a good week, and it's pretty thick. And one thing we do here is, Dana can see, is we add little closed cell phone pads underneath to give a little bit more padding, but actually this thing provides pretty good padding anyway, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it contours around the wheel well, so you don't have to do any cutting of the mattress or anything like that. It just fits perfectly. So, this is the Napier tent and the futon mattress. I'll leave links for those. We'll walk around the passenger side and show you what we got. So we added the Yakima Slim Shady awning. This here is the 6.5 by 6.5 foot. It just gives you another little coverage area if you want to sit out here and cook, and you want to, if it's raining or something like that, you can get out here. This is very easy to set up, and it so far looks to be doing pretty good. We have a mat here. This is a Sea Gear mat. I'll leave a link for that as well. It's actually a sand mat, but we use it for kayaking and everything else. It's nice to go to the back of the car if you want, and just another little mat to step out on. A couple chairs, these are just Helinox chairs. So let's get on to the driver's side rear. And what we have here is we got a hard-sided cooler. And we just added this. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna do pretty well, but this is the hard-sided Igloo cooler. I'll leave a link for that as well. But it's supposed to keep things pretty cold. We were using a soft cooler, but we noticed that we were adding more ice and stuff, and hopefully this does a good job for us and we don't have to add as much ice, and keeps things colder as well. So that goes behind the passenger seat. And then in between the two coolers, we wanted to add a little water jug. This is for cooking with, washing our hands, or anything for that matter, drinking water. So we added a little water jug. I'll leave a link for this as well. So we put that in between the two seats, and if we are sleeping, we can set it up on the actual console, the armrest in between the seats. So it gives a good spot to get water if you need it in the middle of the night and stuff too. One thing I wanted to touch base on, if we can back up and go back to the trunk area here. This is the electronic hatchback. So there is a video that you have to trick the hatch up here, otherwise you'll run your battery down. You just use a little bitty carabiner, and I'm not gonna state exactly what all it takes. It's pretty easy to do. You just got to do it right. You just put a carabiner up here, hit the close button on the electric hatch, let it hit that carabiner, and it acts like it's closed on that latch. So then it basically just takes it out of your battery alarm, and it won't run your battery down. You just push the hatch back up manually. So got the chairs, got the mat, and this is our little cook setup. These tables, you can get the table from Walmart. The little burners, a Coleman, we got it from Walmart as well. The little cook set we ordered online, I'll add a link to that. But it's a nice little thing, you know. When we get to camping, or we want to make some coffee, we can percolate some coffee, or boil some water for pasta, or we want to cook something in a little skillet, we can do all that. So we like the little setup so far. We're excited to use it. Anything you want to touch base on, Dana?
I can't think of anything. So.
Can't think of anything. We're excited. We wanted to set it up and show everybody. If there's any questions you have, feel free to comment down below, and I'll leave the links below so you can check everything out. With the Napier, this is for a regular, I think they just call it just a smaller version, but they make a SUV bigger version as well. It's the 61500. So if you have an SUV, you want to put this on, it works great. One thing I will say is we've had this up, we went kayaking earlier this year and it rained all night on us. It stayed dry. No leaks coming in, nothing coming down through the trunk area, and it rained quite a bit. It rained pretty hard and it stayed dry. So that's why we're excited to keep this and use this. It actually adds about another 1.5 feet of foot room on the end. I'm 6 foot tall, so it gives us a little bit more length, leaving the hatch up. Of course, if we're at a rest area and stuff, I got to kind of cram in there a little bit with me, but we love it because we can put our shoes at the very end of it and it's closed up. and we need to get up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom or something, we got more room to kind of maneuver around. It just really extends the bedding area for your car. So anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you liked the video and appreciate it. Thank you.